81. It's better to... No! I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass, and I get some good work done. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? Ooh, I remember who this is. I walk over to the door and open it. Hello! A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door. So, this is... okay, as I said before, I have played through a good chunk of this. I think I've gone on, like, 3 first dates. But this is one of the guys. I think this is the guy that I want to try romancing. Specifically because, as of right now, he is a straight white man living in suburbia with his ultra-Christian wife. That's just... that gives me the warm fuzzies. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes, hi, I'm Carousel. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in, whispers. But between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. Both share a laugh. Kids, am I right? Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Raise your hand if you're Amanda. It me. Amanda is me. Amanda, come... And she's gone. That is my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She is a charmer. Cookie thief. She done stole them. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just... tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Just, I picture that internal screaming moment that just like... Oh, I meant... Don't worry. You don't need to be... You didn't mean to be rude. But I was. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah. Okay. Is the missus around? No, not anymore. He died. So in my head, I'm just like, ha! This time you were rude, so we're even, so I don't have to feel bad about it anymore. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow. This is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, actually aware of how awkward we both made things. Yes, it's so... It's that awkward, like, you don't want to say the wrong thing, but inevitably you will. You'll find the awkward ground and you'll have to stand in it. I'm sorry, can you close the door really quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal. So, this is one of the things that I love about Dream Daddy is, at least to my knowledge, like, all of the interactions are like this, where Yeah, there's awkward moments, but you're still able to like get past them, you know? And I love it. I love it. Love it. Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth. I'm old! I'm the crypt keeper! You look pretty young to me. But suit yourself. That winked, though. Winked it. Winked it. Sss. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie. And we get any cookies? Did we get even a single cookie? That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I am sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. You ate all of them anyway? Finger guns. I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Joseph probably wants his plate back. I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back. We're gonna be the best neighbors in this whole cul-de-sac. We're gonna kick all the other neighbors' butts. With kindness. Amanda and I step outside. I'm actually not sure which house is his. I'd hazard a guess it's the big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Look at all the white children. Good eye, kid. And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. No talking about your dead wife. We walk up to the kids and wave. Oh, God. Okay, so I don't know if you remember this. There used to be the show called Kids Next Door. And these guys remind me of the pleasant children from down the lane. Just that soulless, like, Hey guys, is your dad around? They all just stare at us blankly. Oh, it's the children of the corn! We just wanted to, return this nice plate. And thank you. Geez, these definitely are Joseph's kids. They all look exactly like him. They were really good. Christian. I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any. Just realized, you guys? No. So while you work, I want to make it so that you guys can hear a little. Load. The extended cut is the only cut worth watching. I chuckle nervously. Oh, okay, we're just gonna set this plate down on the ground real gentle and then back away slowly. Right, Dad? Right. That's what we're gonna do. Kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back even as we approach our house. They know we're gonna turn their dad gay. I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids. I use the coffee and I use the dog, so I can't, like, do other stuff. Been awake for what, 3 hours? And moving and working and doing stuff? That's 3 hours too many. Loading too quickly. I don't give my dad tips. As we're walking home... I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Carousel, bro! I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Bro! Bro. Gotta remember, holy, wow. I haven't seen Craig in forever. Been too long, dude. Yeah, wow. You look great. Ha! Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped! Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello? And hello, cute baby. Huh, thank you. Last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Yeah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and the next day we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing? I mean Ashley. Ashley is her name. She actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro? Right? Keg stand Craig is a father of 3. Baby has a bubble. Egg stand Craig? Oh, that was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of Craig stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Ah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, you know, resistance training. Jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. What's a bro brunch? Alright. Sure. Sounds great. Great. Let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I am reeling. Why's that? Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Ah, just marinara sauce, just drinking that. I mean, technically it's like a thick V8, but no way. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy, and then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He's not, because tomatoes are fruits, and so the puree is smoothie. That doesn't make, like, just because he's not wrong doesn't mean he's right. He jogs! He was jogging! Like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Always check. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. Like, just talking about a nap has me going like... No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. No. It's just... You're my little girl. I'm gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. Promise. Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? I will not be alone. Oh, come on. I'll be fine. Get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school, I'll stay for the dog. That what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, the dog is a lot cheaper than college. It's true. It is painfully, painfully true. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college... Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back onto the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design! Open it! Scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. Takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, 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 blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. Kinda saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is gonna want to snatch you up, for sure. Yeah, I know. Fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? Fine. Really. Face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Yeah, supportive dad. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So... you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool. I would choose more delicate phrasing, but... well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor. Gotta attend the union meeting. We're going clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance move. The lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man. You know, all the ones the kids these days are doing. Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to how about go out and watch the game? Nice! Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. Game on TV. At somewhere other than here. Hey, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering, at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Small crime. Small crime. Like, totally legal things. Totally legal. Carousel knows. Carousel knows. Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No. Making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. I love their interactions. Like, honestly, this is how I try to be with my kid, where it's just like very light. You know, if the kid says something that it's like, oh no, you kind of go like, but not really, right? Like, you're not really doing drugs, right? Albeit my kid has never joked about that one, but like, before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher. Oh, the English teacher. I forgot about the English teacher. Oh right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Eat plenty of carbs the night before a big game. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go. This way! Cool, okay. We're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big, burned-out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. Yeah, because this is where I can meet. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. I don't drink beer as much as I used to, but every once in a while I'll be like, I miss that taste. And that's the taste of fun. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil? Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. Especially a fresh batch, yes. Where it's just like that first crack and you're like... On a hot day, where like you were working, you were doing stuff, and you just finally get to do a sit down and a beer, like, I'll take that. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. Yeah, her. No. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh, no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Carousel, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my So I don't know if that's one of the things they took out for like streamers for copyright stuff, but like my preferred team. My preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team. And also I love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. Like she is up front. She knows what she wants and she is ready to get it. I'm getting the impression that she is a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? I don't know. I will, like, if anyone would like to put in their preference, I will take that. While I take a long sip of tea. Buy her a drink. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company. So, what do you want to know? What's your deal? What do you think of the game? What's the... Ooh, gossip. Give me the gossip! You came the right broad. I am an observer. I watch people. I see everything. I know everyone. Nothing gets past me. Right. Could be helpful down the line. The only thing is I can't, like, I think another character is in this bar and, like, he sees you buy her drink and, like, that's a point against you, but I can't remember if that's tonight or if that's a different night. So what? I thought you were gonna... I forgot what we were talking about. The gossip. Said nothing gets past you. Oh, right. I'm also a steel trap. Confidential to a fault. So, what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know? She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer. Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy! Maybe some other time. So, Carousel, this just makes you want to know what? Like, okay, so this character is based off of one that I play in Invisible Sun every Saturday. And I absolutely feel that this would be Carousel, where, like, if when he flirts, he does it in the most, like, not obvious way possible. Like, he'll do the, you look very nice tonight. That's his style of flirting. But if someone else were to come on this strong to him, he'd just be like, oh, danger, let me, I gotta get off the ship. I gotta. Like, he is very, very nervous, and I feel this is in line with Carousel as a person. Suit yourself, sailor. Stranger danger. Big red, like, warning lights blaring. None of the cats are in here, but next time I see them, I will absolutely pet the cat. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. Oh, God. Okay, so she, like... We apparently did the thing to tick her off. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. It's the brooding man. Oh. Like, I'm excited to see the kitties. I have a cat because I have a... Oh, Malamutes are so big and fluffy, though. So, here's the thing. Me as an adult, like, knowing what I know about people, I see this man and I'm like, nope, that's not a choice. There are two... He's wearing red flags. Like, this is not a good idea. But then there's the part of me that grew up, like, loving Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and, you know, all the bad boys, and I'm very conflicted. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. Spike is daddy. Spike is daddy. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Like, I loved like, everything about him, and I felt that Hey, Triscuits! So Dream Daddy is a dating simulator. Do you know the Game Grumps? Cause, like, this was produced by the Game Grumps, and so, like, there are several things in here that are like, that's definitely a Game Grumps thing. Like, I currently have Aaron Hansen's hairstyle. But you play as a dad, single dad, who just moved to a new area, and there are all of these other dads, and it's a dating sim. So you go through, and right now we're still in the, like, exposition phase, where we're meeting all of the potential daddies. They got a good range. They got a good range of dads. My opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. Y'all look very daddy. They look very daddy. That's where you're wrong. Since as it stands right now, my team is yours. Conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. Game's close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respective glass at the man drinking whiskey. That's the other thing. This man drinks whiskey, and... oh... he raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on a mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. Name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Carousel. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? See, I knew he, like, pointed it out. Whiskey is amazing. It's... and here's the thing, like, my partner and I have this one specific whiskey, and I think it's technically a bourbon, but it's made by a whiskey company. Anyway, it's honey tea whiskey from Jim Beam, and it's one of those that, like, they did a limited run, and so anytime we find a bottle of that, we make sure to grab it, and we have just, like, 6 or 7 bottles of it downstairs, so that way we can always have it, and, like, we'll pop it open on special occasions. So, like, our wedding day we had a little bit. I know there have been other things, like we'll do it on New Year's, stuff like that, so that way, like, we'll always have our favorite whiskey. Yeah, Robert chuckles. He's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. It is delicious. I'm not gonna lie. It's so good. So good. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that run this place? A Japanese blend. I haven't tried any of the Japanese blends, but I have been told that Japan makes really good whiskey. No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh. Whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. Like shots. Don't like them. I think we're gonna say we love shots. Yeah, look at me like that. Yeah, look at me like that. I love shots. Thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Didn't you already, like, is this our second whiskey? Because he had already handed me one before. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Are we friends now? Okay, Carousel, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his cool leather jacket, his rugged good looks, or his hand tattoo. Yes, he's so cute. Like, there's a reason why I picked like, this is not far off from Carousel's character. I think his hand tattoo. I like your tattoo. What does it mean? It's a reminder. I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. Crap, I picked the bad one. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. Here tonight. My daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. Daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. She's just having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Oh no, I might have run him away. Okay. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Don't break the seal! Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Ah, I guess so. Like, just sweats. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be so cool. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac. Does everybody live there? All the hot dads live in this cul-de-sac. Me too. He just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? Get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. I stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Carousel. Rhymed. Hot daddy cul-de-sac! So, are we doing... We're doing this or what? What? You know, you want to come inside or not? This is moving very fast. A wave of realization rushes over me and I blush. I want to lay it on smooth, but I don't know that I can do that. I just smile and nod. We're gonna lay it on smooth. Well, I don't see why not. That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. Oh, no! I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up. I'm gonna transition just in case. Robert says, come on. Like, it's all black right now. So Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs and into what I assume is his bedroom. But it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again, and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine, too. His hands roam down my chest, and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Want me to stop? No. No. Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Let's have some fun. Okay, so I'll show you guys what it is now, and then I'm gonna transition back. So like right now, this is all I see. Everything else was black screen. I didn't see anything, but I still worry. I worry. So I'm gonna go back to just chatting. And like, just until I know if like Robert walks out with his dingle dangle. Sunlight streams in between the suns. Are you worried? Yes, yes. Sunrise streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute, this isn't my old house or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed. Okay, that's all I needed. Because, yeah, fear. Small fear. Because, like, I have played through parts of this. I never got to anything like super like, honestly, this is the spiciest I ever got. I didn't know. But yeah. So I don't want like a honey pop thing or something like that where all of a sudden it's just like and it's a very large picture. So I just wanted to make sure. There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. Certainly not what I was expecting. Well, talk to you later? Robert cracks a smile. Sure. Clothes are over there. So I'm naked. So he is fully dressed. I am butt naked. Great. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember Amanda. Oh, wait, what? I got an achievement. Can't see the... That's fine. I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Aw, man. I was kind of hoping you got kidnapped and I was gonna have to come rescue you. No, I, made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at his place. Does she know what that means? Where are the Emmas? They left a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah, watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car, you know, usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon. Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. Ugh, I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, Your loving father might have overdone it last night. Oh, somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or... I've got just the thing. Hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Amanda. What? Drink this. Pickle juice? Yep. No, drink the pickle. That's what you did last night. Yep. It's what I used once. I would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Although I've never tried it before, and won't try it, obviously. Who raised you, Amanda Ann? Give her a stern yet resigned I eye her suspiciously. I eye the jar of pickles even more suspiciously. It's better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love you. I'll be there. Knock 'em dead, kiddo. Always do. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way. Still a little hungover.